Hello, Energy On, and welcome to Business Energy Hack number 75. And today I would like to speak or share my thoughts about a very powerful word. And actually there are two categories of people. Some people I know really use this word very, very often, and others, like me, use it very seldom or used to use it very seldom. Are you curious what kind of word this is? I'm quite sure as a kid you used it quite frequently, at least at a certain. And this is the word yes. No, it's not yes. It's no. I wanted to say yes, you know, but then I got confused myself. So it's the word no. And what I experienced or kind of observed is that really there are some people, they're always saying no. And just you come up with a good idea and like the first impulse is no. And then later on when, they always need some time to think about it and check it out. And after some thinking, then you can talk with them again. And then from this no, sometimes it becomes a yes. And on the other side, they are also observing a lot of people. And I belonged to that group for a long time. I'm still sometimes I'm tending to. And then you always say yes, even if you mean no. And I was really kind of observing myself, and like the first impulse, because I'm so interested and there are like so many things, it's always kind of yes, and it comes full of energy. But then, on the second thought, when I really reflected on it, do I really have the time to do this? And actually then I really checked in with myself, and do I really want to do it? And sometimes no. When I was honest to myself, I figured out, no, I don't want to do it. And which is fair as well. But I really struggled why I always communicate this yes, even if I mean no. So it was very difficult for me to, at the beginning, to say no to some things, even if I felt I want to say no, and then I just look back, and of course there were like these very strong beliefs that I want to be loved, and I want to be everybody's darling, and if you say no, then of course there's always this fear, then this person doesn't like me anymore, I'm not getting invited anymore, and whatever. So, and I think this is fair enough, and I realized, if I say no to somebody else, then of course I say yes to that what I really want, and I can do with this energy that is keeping with me, and so I'm keeping my energy with me, and it's strong. I can do things I really enjoy, and this is much better. So it's always the way or the perspective you're looking at it, and I think this is what we need to shift. First of all, I looked into it, why I'm always saying yes, and I found the reason, and I cleared out all these blocks, and from now on, it's much easier for me, because I'm first, before, if it's a really big thing, I'm not talking about small things, then I check in with myself, do I really want that? Does this give me energy? Or does this, cost me energy? And then I decide. And I realized, for me in the long run, this is much more sustainable to balance my energy household and my energy system. So keep it balanced and also harmonized. So in the long run, I'm really kind of checking in what's good for me. And I can help much more if my energy is strong and there's a lot of energy, then I'm there for other people, but it all shouldn't drain my energy, but also sustain it. So that's what I'm wanting to share with you. And now, of course, I'm curious, what's your energy? Or sorry about that. What type are you? And are you the permanent no person, or are you the kind of very often yes person, and then you need to transfer your, the other person transfers the no into a yes, and you or on the other, and if you're the yes person, then you sometimes need to transfer your yes into a no. It's all possible. You're allowed to change your mind, and sometimes it's helpful for the other person to explain why you changed your mind, and if it's a valid explanation, the other person understands, and it doesn't, you don't need to feel bad about it. And sometimes situations change, and we are allowed to change our opinion as well. It's all about communicating the change. So, share which type you are. I'm interested and curious. And yeah, if you really want to, change the type you are, then, we can look into it and release this energy block. And then you're really kind of more right in the moment, if you want to say yes or if you want to say no. And then you don't have to, shift this no's into yes and yes into no's. And it's much easier for you and also for your environment. And if you want to know how to do that, check in my masterclass, which I'm offering complimentary on Wednesday, 11th of January. If you're interested, just send me a message and I share the link with you. Looking forward to seeing you there. Energy on.